Hello, this is Katherine and Tonya of the Twin Flame Mystique 1111. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to do the daily Twin Flame Energy Update. And today's subject is going to be a message that came to me from Spirit. And it's about us on this Twin Flame path. And the path to union within ourselves. And the message was, if you know, you won't grow. Yeah, you don't grow. If you know, you don't grow. Meaning that if you knew everything that you were going to be going through, karmic relationships, jobs, situations, moving, all that has been in your, in your path for your learning of your, your self-healing, your self-worth, everything that you were needing to experience in this lifetime for your enlightenment. If you knew everything that you were going to need to go, that you were going through, going to have to go through, you would not do the inner work. And this is the focus right now, especially the energies that we're in. Okay, these are make it or break it energies. Okay, you resist now. You know what? You're going to wait until next year or until the next time that there is strong galactic portal activation days that are happening for you. But you resist, you're only making it worse for yourself.
What you resist will persist.
Thank you. Oh, wow. I love that. Get me a pen. We got to write that down. So, you have a pen right over there. Yeah. What was that?
And today was an awesome day for us because one of our clients is in union with his twin flame.
Well, he's our soul family.
He's our soul family. We've been working with him for a while, and it's just awesome. An awesome feeling. It's
so awesome and beautiful for him. And it came as a surprise. And look, that's the way it's supposed to be. Because
it is supposed to be.
You're in your way.
He was actually in union and didn't know that he was in union. And it's the same way. It happened with us the same way.
Yes, it sure did.
So he went through a surrender, and there's his twin.
Yes.
And they're in union. And
yes.
She went through a surrender, and then here I am.
That's right.
Her twin, and we're in union. So it is all about surrender and letting go. And the first card out today, it is from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. Mm-hmm. It's the number 12, Observe.
Yes.
And that is the suggestion that Spirit is giving for the twin flames. And it is about release.
Yes.
Surrender, patience, cycles, perspective.
Yes.
That type of thing. And surrender is critical.
It is critical.
You are not going to be in union if you do not surrender.
Right. When you surrender, again with this card, when you surrender, you become the observer. You become that person because now you're enlightened enough to know who is playing what part, okay, in your path to your enlightenment, okay? So, and when we say surrender, we're talking surrender from the catalyst to our awakening. And the catalyst, again, is going to be the one that is in runner-chaser mode. Runner-chaser is not twin flame. So just FYI, runner-chaser is not twin flame. The twin flame path is a push-pull because you are yin and yang. And you come in completing each other that way, yin and yang.
You're already complete.
Yes, you're already complete within yourself. Yes.
Yes, it is a perfect balance.
It is the perfect balance.
So what else do we have here? For the feminine, we have the Princess of Spring as the overall energy. And that spring is wands. Optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. It's time to go after your dreams.
Yes. You were reading that?
Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. That's what you have to do before union, is you have to at least energetically start on what your passion and your purpose is, or at least what you think. I mean, you don't have to have like a solid foundation or anything like that, but it's just have that in mind. And for the masculine, his energy is the King of Winter. So that is the King of Swords. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. And this says, get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. He could be seeking out an attorney at this time. Maybe maybe a divorce attorney. You know, unless for the last couple of readings, you know, a lot of that is happening right now.
Yeah, some kind of justice is having to happen in order to be able to make, you know, that full surrender, letting go and letting God. That's what the surrender is, and be able to move forward on their path.
And then because I wanted a clarifier for that. So for the King of Winter, and we got the Four of Autumn, which is the Four of Pentacles. And this says, manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those who are less fortunate. So he's really having to watch his finance. Well, I mean, you know, we kind of all are, or most of us anyway, right now. Manage the finances. When you're ending karmic cycles, especially if you have to go through a divorce, I mean, you know, it's an issue. It's an issue. You know, it is what it is. So we also got the hardship card. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. It's all about surrender.
That is the surrender. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Here we go. I'm gonna bring it up there and see if y'all can see this.
You know, I like to use a lot of different decks. There's always repetitive messages, though, regardless.
Absolutely.
And this is another one from a different deck. And this one is evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love.
Yes.
So it seems like there's some challenge. There's always challenges. It's just how you react to those challenges.
Exactly, how you react.
And if you surrender and let go,
right,
it just makes the process even that much easier.
It does. And then if you come at it as the observer, okay, then you are going to see what these challenges are as what is happening for you, okay, and not against you.
So, but the universe is saying, this is the Oracle of E, which my twin loves. Number 1, right side up.
Love
and
it.
This says, it is now safe to unbuckle your seatbelt. Doesn't matter how it looks, you're on the right path. Unseen forces are working behind the scenes, smoothing out the bumps, righting all injustices. Any apparent blip is nothing but a reminder to pay attention, to say thank you. The scales are tipping in your favor. Everything is coming back into balance. It's time to trust that what goes down must come up.
That's right.
So, you know, the universe is saying, no worries. The best advice I can give, at least during this reading, besides surrender and let go, is surrender and let go.
That's right. That's all.
Yeah, don't worry about how your twin flame is going to show up, when they're going to show up, what they're going to look like.
Exactly.
What your union is going to look like.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people out there that unfortunately they think they're with their twin. We thought we were with our twins too. We are now because we're twins and we're in union, but there's a lot of people wasting a lot of time waiting on the catalyst to come back because they're not quite grasping the lesson of self-love.
Exactly.
And the lesson of
right.
surrender, and the lesson of,
right.
you know, this is your journey, this is your path, but the divine is still in charge. You know,
right.
and everything in divine timing.
Exactly.
You know, so you have to release all expectations.
All expectations, you sure
know,
do.
If you want union with your twin flame, you have to release all expectations.
You do. You've got to let go and let God and become the observer. Become the observer. This card here, the one that you just read, this is the third time in this reading. This is a triple repetitive message. This one is about the surrendering, letting go, and letting God. That means getting out of your way with expectations. Have no expectations. Go work on you. Do you, boo. Work
because that's
on
what's going to
you.
bring the twin in.
That is being in surrender. Okay?
And
that's
I'm telling you, just from personal experience and from the class that we work with, once you surrender, once you truly surrender, your twin and your that's going to happen so fast. You're probably not even going to realize you're in union with your twin until after you're in union with your twin.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have, this is the last card because I want to make this a little short.
Sure.
We're usually pretty long-winded.
Yeah.
This is ametrine. I've never heard of ametrine, have you?
Oh, wow.
I probably have. It just doesn't sound familiar.
What color is that?
It looks purple.
Okay.
Balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. So that's how we balance each other because she is the creative feminine, and you know I'm the one that gives her the confidence.
Yes.
You know that she should have always had all along, but that's like our jobs in this little scenario. But this also means you have to balance your masculine and feminine energies within. Right?
Yes.
So you have to be, in order to have union on the outside, you have to be in union within yourself.
Yes.
And that's one of the first steps. So all these things go together.
What is that saying that I love? That as within.
You never can remember.
I can never say it right.
As within, so without.
As within, so without.
As above, so below.
That's right. That means that whatever you are feeling of yourself inside, that's what you're going to project, right? And that's what we always have to be mindful.
And that is why a lot of us attract the same type of karmic soulmate over and over.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is why...
Good point.
That is why, me included, or both of us included, we attracted the false twins, or not the twins, the soul catalyst to prepare us for our twins. That's why we attracted those people into our lives, because we had to learn those lessons of self-love, and self-confidence and self-worth and all these things.
Yes.
So another good bit of advice, is don't get stuck on a person. With
that karmic, exactly. Don't get stuck in that runner chaser with the karmic.
Do you want to be in union with a karmic, or do you want to be in union with your twin?
And then the first thing that you do is look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, this is how I feel about love. This is how I feel about myself. This is how I feel about relationships. And know that is what you are attracting. And whenever you are in surrender, you let go and you let God, you're in the 5D, and you no longer see relationships in the 3D way. When you go into 5D, you are breaking down, or breaking out of those old paradigms of what a relationship is. When you're in 5D, when you're in a twin flame union, there is nothing there about what a 3D relationship is. So in other words, forget everything that you learned, everything that you were taught about love.
Everything you thought you knew?
Everything that you thought you knew.
I never thought I knew anything, so I was...
Well, because...
But what I did know was wrong. or what I
Yeah.
thought was wrong.
Yeah, in the 3D, you are living through your social conditioning. Whatever you learned at home, your home training. Whatever you
Religion, from
learned at
religious
home,
systems,
or
social
religious
systems,
yes.
work systems, school
Yes.
systems.
And all of that.
And they're all crap.
They are all based on fear, control, manipulation, and they have nothing to
And
do
conformity.
with God, source, energy, spirit, universe, whatever race.
And who we truly are as souls.
Exactly.
Because we're all unique, we're all
Exactly.
brilliant, we all have these beautiful talents.
Yes, we do.
And things that have been bestowed upon us by the divine.
Right.
And, you know, throughout the lifetimes,
Right.
we've been, you know, those have been kind of snuffed out, you know, for one reason or another,
We've been stifled.
religious,
yes,
or,
absolutely.
you know,
Ooh, religion being the worst one.
Being burned at the stake
Yes.
isn't pleasant either.
Because
so.
there's where you learn to be sheeple.
Exactly.
Instead of the unique and
Beautiful
independent
soul
journey that you are on. Exactly.
So.
Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah, that is our message
For today.
and I think yes, our daily message, and I think soon we should have some of our clients come on and talk about their union as
That's
well.
what we're wanting to do. Their experience with how, you know, through our experiences.
Because we're starting to recognize more and more patterns, and the more information that we can obtain about twins that are in union and their stories, the more that we can help you and our clients
Right.
to get into union and to get into union faster.
Right.
Because that's what it's all about.
Right. And to wake up from that runner-chaser paradigm that I don't know where that came from, but that is not the way it is.
Well, I think it was maybe not named correctly.
Okay.
And so, like, in the little list that people came up with initially as to, you know, the stages of the twin flame dynamic or whatever, and the karmic soulmate or the karmic catalyst just fit really nice and neatly into that runner chaser category. But you don't run for years at a time.
Yeah,
you know, type thing. But it's easy if you have never felt the twin flame union connection.
Yeah.
And you've only felt the karmic connection.
Right.
You know, with the false twin.
Right.
Well, then of course you're going to think that's your twin because you haven't experienced what the twin actually does feel like.
Exactly.
And it's very different.
Look, and then with that catalyst, karmic relationship, that person, what you read out there is, or what you hear out there is, oh, the reflection, right? Oh, they, we have everything in common and everything the same, and we're so much alike. Okay.
That described my karmic.
Yeah, that describes
catalyst.
my karmic catalyst as well. The one that I thought that was the twin flame because of the information that's out there. Look, that's what you need to break away from. You need to break away from. Yeah, it's 11:11 now in our time here. That's 11:11. 11:11. So yeah, here's your sign. So just know that in that reflection that you're feeling of that. With that catalyst that you feel, you know, that's your twin, you're in the runner chaser. Okay, that reflection is on you, right? So if you're the runner, you're running after yourself. If you're the chaser, you're chasing after yourself.
Exactly.
So what does that say?
Shadow work.
Thank
it's time
you.
to do your work.
That's your shadow work. That's the catalyst, and that's how you know. And when you're out there reading information or listening to information and you keep hearing that, no, the twin is the runner chaser, look, remember that. And to also know that this journey, your individual journey, is not something that you are going to be able to read about or put and fit it into a nice little box, okay?
Because everybody's unique and everybody is different.
And everybody is different.
But there are certain patterns, that we recognize.
Exactly.
You know, that we can help out with.
Right.
So please subscribe to our channel, like the video.
Yes. If you want more information and you want to have
If you would like to book a session.
Yes.
You know, we do the spirit sessions, which is like a psychic reading, but we do it together.
Right, so that's spirit and stereo.
Spirit and stereo, yeah.
And surround sound.
It's a group effort.
Yes, it is.
And then we do the chakra, quantum chakra regression, which is like it's an Akashic record.
A lot of light.
Past life, parallel life. It's to me, well, for my journey, it was critical. For our journey,
yes, it was
critical.
It was,
and for others' journey, you know, it's a very important. It's like, to me, the most important tool,
right,
on this journey, because it sheds a lot of light.
Does.
You know, but you have to be ready for it.
Right.
And Spirit decides when you're ready for it, basically.
So divine timing.
Visit our website
as well.
twinflamemystique1111.com. You can check out our blogs. You can book a session, read more about our you know, our services, testimonials. It's a pretty brand new website.
Yes, it is.
So, but that will be it for today.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Love you guys, and we will talk to you again tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.